evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome everyone here to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fawkes.
Neon Fawkes has a new microphone, so we're going to leave it up to you guys to let us know, is it better, worse, or the same?
I just wanted to hide the clicks on the keyboards, and apparently it doesn't work, and now I just sound like I'm talking through a sock.
Jules, you are definitely a unique individual. We appreciate you very much. And you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's what they say usually. I think.
Que sera, sera.
But yeah, we are here. We are live. Mr. Jules, another week has gone by. 2 weeks has gone by.
Yeah, you were getting like cyborg surgery last week.
I got jacked up, Jules. I'm all like, I'm full
of
metal and rubber, and I'm like kind of like a used car at this point, with a couple extra parts that I don't know what to do with.
By the way, I want to let the viewers know, or viewers, that first track you heard was called Security Breach from Bad Guys Get Dead. And it's part of his concept album, built from a remastered soundtrack of the classic Space Cadet 3D Pinball.
Yeah.
So if you're into his sound, he's also got another project coming out. He's doing the soundtrack for Super Highway Rampage, hitting Steam September 1st.
Indeed. Yes, we love our good old buddy, Bad Guys Get Dead. And it reminded me of, he was actually on one of our charity albums. We did our live from Mr. Fusions, and I was playing back his track, and it's just great stuff. Great artist. So yeah, check out those projects. He's got a ton of stuff coming up, so if you like that sound, definitely dig in to that good stuff.
And yeah, I think we are here tonight with an artist who lives kind of close to me, down in Rochester, right, Mr. DRUMxWAVE?
That is correct, my friend. Rochester, New York, baby.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So welcome to the show. Now, what shall we call you during said show? Can we call you by your first name, or Mr. Drum, Mr. X?
Mr. Wave?
Just call me Jay. I mean, everyone knows I'm doing the DRUMxWAVE thing now, so, but, you know, it'd be kind of crazy to call me that the whole show.
I like Mr. X. I think that's pretty cool.
Mr. X. I feel like I need a briefcase for that.
Yes. But yeah, welcome to the show. Thanks for being on. And yeah, we can't wait to dig in to all your new stuff. And of course, you've definitely have been around for a while. You've done so many cool things. I know you did a ton of touring with our good buddy,
some guy,
you know, just some guy named Time Cop. 1987.
By the way, I'd like to remind the listeners that we are live. So if you are tuned in to the YouTube stream or the nightride.fm stream, pop into the chats and say hi, whether it's IRC or the YouTube, because we like shouting out names.
Indeed. Do we have anyone in the IRC right now, Mr. Friend?
Do we have? Yeah, I'm just catching up to the YouTubers. All right, so let's start with the YouTubers. I just want to do a shout out to Aqueous, and we've also got Grim Reaper over in the YouTubes. You're freaking Ricken. He's over there, and we've also got House of Guitars who's in the YouTube.
Nice. Those are my friends.
Oh, and then DRUMxWAVE himself.
And the House of Guitars. It's a legendary music store here in Rochester, New York. So shout out to the House of Guitars.
That's awesome.
I'm guessing they sell guitars.
Actually, they don't. It's kind of crazy.
They sell houses.
No, I'm just kidding. They do.
Just drums, man. Just drums.
Just drums and
all
X.
Drums.
And
all about the drums. Very cool. So we're all on the East Coast. That's fantastic.
I know.
Yeah, man. And quick side note. Just it's my pleasure to be here as well. I didn't get to say that earlier, but thank you guys so much for having me.
Our pleasure.
Wow. No, geez, thanks, man. It's our honor. Who else do we got? IRC. I gotta yell out the folks in IRC. We got Sammy. We've also got Vintage Soundset.com. We've got Craig Packman, Memory Design, Jeff Creature, and Bad Guys Get Dead, who we heard at the top of the show.
Yeah.
And Nightify has joined us.
Very cool. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Jules, I think we're going to dive headfirst into this interview, but first, I know we're going to kind of just wet everyone's whistle here with another track. Is that correct?
Yeah, we like wetting whistles, don't we?
This sounded so inappropriate.
Quick shout out to Power Play Milo, who's jumped into the YouTubes. And yeah, I just also want to remind everyone that I want to shout out the listeners at Retro Hit Radio. We are sort of syndicated, our show, over on Retro Hit Radio, which is another 24/7 internet radio stream. They play synthwave and 80s music. They're licensed for it, unlike us. So, hey, cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, let's kick things off with a track from Columbus, Ohio artists Chroma Cloud. I think our guest knows them.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, thanks for our guest tonight. Looks like we'll have them on as a guest in November. And let's see if I can say a guest anymore. All right, until then, enjoy this batshit insane cover of a Muse track that features a ton of people in the chorus. This is Chroma Cloud with Knights of Sidonia right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Knights of Sidonia by Chroma Cloud. Very cool.
Was that not epic?
Yeah, that was pretty damn epic, if you
Gives me
ask.
goosebumps.
Yeah.
By the way, quick shout out to Iron Horsey, who joined us in the YouTubes.
Hey.
And we've also been joined by Atlas Neon in the IRC.
Ah, very cool, very cool.
Also, folks, if you want to chat to DRUMxWAVE, our guest, he's over in the YouTube chat, so go ahead and say hi.
Yeah, we are. I have the chat over here, Jules. I can actually watch the chat, which is like very exciting. This is like, something that you would think we would do like by, the first show, but like I haven't really got my shit together. Different things are all over the room, and like I have this little piece of crap, little Amazon Fire tablet that has the IRC because I'm too lazy to bring my other computer over. So it works. I can read chat. I can see all the shout outs and the people.
Another shout out to Bookwife, who joined us in the IRC.
Hey, Bookwife. Welcome.
We've got somebody called Hello Y'all.
Hello, y'all.
I'm guessing they're going to pop out and pop back in with a real name, but
yeah. Very cool. All right, so we're digging in. I'm ready.
Yes. So, Jay, Mr. Wade.
Jay.
What's up?
So,
So, you make music, huh?
We heard you like synthwave. You've been doing so much cool stuff, and I know you're coming out with your own project, which is amazing. Been listening to it all day, and it's great stuff. I don't even know where to start this interview. I guess we should probably just start with the beginning.
Yes.
When you were born.
Where were you born? When were you born? When did you start walking? When did drumsticks pop into your hand?
Yeah.
Give us a little background.
Sure, man. So I was born in Rochester, New York,
Nice.
in the 80s. So I got that going for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I started playing drums at around the age of 11. I fell in love with it. I was in school band. I was actually playing saxophone first. But I always gravitated towards the drums, so fast forward all these years later, I'm still playing the drums. I begged for a drum set. So my grandparents gave me the ultimatum. They're like, we'll give this, we'll get them for you. But, you got to stick with it. And I said, I promise. And yeah, here we are to present day, still playing.
Nice.
Here in Rochester, I was in a band for a long time, like hard rock metal band called 1,000 Shades of Cold.
Okay.
With some dear friends of mine. So I kind of come from like a hard rock metal background, if you will.
Which is perfect for synthwave.
Yeah.
It's great, man. It gives me that avenue, that grit and that edge. But I didn't like grow up my whole life listening to just that genre of music. I was always kind of around a lot of different types of music. My mom kind of listened to a lot of like freestyle music and house music.
Oh,
so
yes.
I feel like I got introduced to like the electronic and the dance scene kind of at a young age, and I always loved that. I had my hip hop phase. I kind of I'm just a lover of music, to keep it short, man. I love all music. If it's got a good beat and it's a catchy song, I'm digging on it. So,
I guess that's a requirement to be an artist.
Yeah, it's just, I genuinely love music, right? So, I'm not a hater of really anything, unless it's just really bad or, these days it's just, I can't get into the whole AI thing, but that's a conversation down the line.
Yeah, AI, yes.
So about the sax now, Jules had a good question. Do you still play the sax? And if you need to play sax on a track, do you just, pull out your sax, or do you still have a sax?
Yeah, I don't. I have friends here in town. My friend Christine, I don't know if she's listening, but she plays sax, so she's definitely someone I can go to if I need that done. And then we all have some mutual friends in the scene.
Nice.
That you can reach out to as well for that kind of thing. So
very cool. That's awesome though. So all right, and then the drums, obviously you have like all the important ones, like the tom-tom drum, and do you have to have a cowbell, right? That's like
I have an invisible cowbell, but it's there.
How does that
it's
work?
there in spirit.
Now you got little GoPros for your drumsticks and your drums and everything, right? Because I've seen
your GoPros on everything, man.
I've seen your posts, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
Just when you're on stage and stuff, you get like the full 360 view of Mr. DRUMxWAVE there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I actually got to start doing that more again. I used to do that a lot. Now it's just like I have one of those. What's that brand? Anyway, it's just one of those little clamps that hold your phone. You attach it to like a mic stand. It's like one of those Hercules phone holder things.
Oh, yeah.
I just attach it to whatever I can for, live show. But I do have to admit, I've gotten kind of lazy in recent times of having to do that because, I don't know. But.
We were talking. Who were we talking to, Jules? When we were talking about GoPros and how GoPros should really be everywhere, like on every part of your body, on every instrument. Like I feel like.
Remember.
Who was that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I feel like was that the Motion Epic? It might have been. I'm not sure.
Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, GoPros are great, but yeah, sometimes it's a lot of work, Jules. And I tell you, I couldn't do all that stuff. Like I just, I barely have enough energy to just like plug my microphone in these days. So kudos to you for really trying to get an audio visual type of thing. Like there's like this thing called TikTok and stuff like that. We're supposed to like use it and like put out TikTok content. Like we record ourselves being like, I'm gonna do a dance and look at me now. I'm upside down.
You to do your TikTok videos where you like, I don't know, you load up.
I turned into a scarecrow. Now I'm a ghost. Like
yeah, it's pretty wild, man. These days,
I can't do
Carpenter
it.
Song, and then Groot just dances in front of the camera.
I need something.
The Night Ride logo.
I need somebody to do that. Just to do all the socials for the State of Synth on the TikTok, because you could take that and put. Now they got it on Spotify. Like so even Spotify wants you to do that stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to plug in a camera. I don't want to do any of that.
Dude,
like
just automate some prompts on an AI that tell the AI, have me dancing with this song, and then next week have me dancing with that song, and let it take care of it.
I mean, I'll leave the AI debate for another day, but I mean, you know what? Yeah,
you could collab with Kallax.
Oh God!
I went there.
We weren't supposed to talk about that, Jules.
Okay, let's get back on topic here.
Speaking of
Mr. Wave, so you got drumming, you got sax.
Yeah.
Now I know I was talking to you privately. We were talking about because you got vocals on your tracks, and they're really evident in your latest single.
Are they your vocals?
Yeah, he sings.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, let me back up here. So, when I originally started, brainstorming the concept of DRUMxWAVE and what I wanted to do, I was originally going to just make instrumental music and kind of hire vocalists as I need them. But I don't know. I just thought of the nightmare that would ensue after that, just waiting on people and just kind of being on other people's timelines. It didn't feel right for me. So, not that I would never collaborate with others, but I just wanted to have full control. So that meant like, all right, dude, well, you're going to have to start singing on your stuff or give it a shot, So that's kind of what I did. I started writing some demos, and just putting demo vocals over it. And that's kind of how I decided, all right, yeah, I can do this. But my debut single, that had been in the works for months and months before it came out. But, I hit up Brian Skeel and Jamie Ravine, and I said, hey, I'm doing this project. Would you like to collaborate? Please. And they were kind enough to, say yes. And Brian did a phenomenal job producing that track. And they sing on that. Chroma Cloud did vocals on Flames in the Sky, my debut single.
Nice.
Music is all written by me. But yeah, so, you got that one, and then my second single, Stars. I kind of was post-tour, Time Cop. I was in LA for, a little decompress time. And I got together with the Bad Dreamers, and we were at his studio.
Shout out to David.
Shout out to my boy David. We were like, we didn't know what we were going to work on. We didn't know if we were going to write something new or what we were going to do. And he's like, well, what do you got? And, what do you got on your laptop? I'm like, well, I got this group of demos that I for sure know that I want to be DRUMxWAVE songs that I release eventually. So he's like, all right, let's listen to a few. And that's how Stars was born. It was pretty much there. You know, we revamped some stuff, and I was like, well, why don't you just sing on the chorus? You know, so my song Stars was my first single where I actually sang on it. And Dave did a great job mixing and mastering that track. So it was a full circle moment, because I forgot to tell you earlier in the show that my whole intro to synthwave was because of David. For those that don't know, him and I are both from the same hometown, Rochester, New York. I've known Dave for quite some time. So, I've known him for many, many years, you know, coming up in the scene together, you know, in bands he's been in over the years. So when I moved to California in 2013, he kind of moved there later that year. And a little while after, he started writing demos for what would become the Bad Dreamers. So, that was actually my first intro to synthwave, was the Bad Dreamers. He's like, hey man, I'm gonna need a drummer when I start performing live. And I'm like, cool, that would be great. These songs are awesome, let's do it. So it's kind of weird how that spiderwebs, because through that gig, Bad Dreamers was performing live, and one particular show was at the Troubadour in Los Angeles, for those who aren't familiar. And it was a show with him in FM84. So that was like the first time I met Ollie. I met Josh and Cole. So it was really cool night, man. And this is like back in 2018. So it's been a good time. And, you know, fast forward all these years later, you know, now Josh and I have been working together with Jordy, and it's weird how full circle, you know, it has been up to this point. So
your analogy of a spider web is bang on.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? We're gonna play your first single that you released, and then we're gonna come back to your latest touring with the last end of that little spider web.
Sure.
Yeah.
But so let's we started off the show with the Bad Guys Get Dead track, and then we kicked into that wicked Chroma Cloud cover.
We got to play some DRUMxWAVE stuff.
Yeah, so we're gonna play some DRUMxWAVE with Chroma Cloud.
Yeah.
So here it is, DRUMxWAVE and
That
I knew I was gonna. By the way, quick shout out to Josh Blum, Derek Coot, and Chris, who have joined us in the IRC and the YouTube chats.
Nice.
Now let's try this again. Here's DRUMxWAVE and Chroma Cloud with Flames in the Sky right here on Night Ride FM.
Draw like a moth to flames, pull to the sky on fire.
And that was Flames in the Sky by DRUMxWAVE and Chroma Cloud. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Stuff.
Great collab.
I like. It's like an ARO, not an ARO. You know the letters, you put them in the right order.
AOR.
And it means something.
Yeah, it's an AOR track.
That.
For sure.
Those letters in that order.
Yeah, like a lot like Runaway Wild.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
What's his other name? Magic...
The Gathering?
No. Anyway, speaking of collabs, we were tailing off on your little spiderweb story there, where then you found yourself twice touring, right? You toured twice with the Cop and the Dally.
Yeah, how did you get involved with meeting Geordie, Time Cop 1983, and how did you get to the part where, like, hey, you want to tour, bro? Sure. Like, walk me through that experience, because that sounds pretty wild.
Yeah, this story is kind of funny because I feel like there's parallels to it. Like, there was, I feel like Ollie and Josh were kind of had already their eyes on me a little bit, but on the other hand, I was like releasing drum covers on Instagram and stuff like that, just for fun, of just different artists that I like and listen to. So I released one. I think it was a drum cover of Back to You, and
wicked.
I woke up and I realized, Time Cop subscribed to my YouTube. That's pretty cool. And then I'm driving to, where was I driving to? I was driving to Philly for an event. Some production work I was doing, and I got an email from this dude. It just said Geordie L, like, just when you kind of get a preview of the notification, like, who the hell is that? So I opened it up, and it was Geordie, and it was Time Cop, and he's like, hey man, me and my buddy Josh, we're getting ready to go on tour. We've really been wanting to incorporate a live drummer. These are the dates. Are you interested? Yada yada. And I was like, hell yeah. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we made it happen.
Easy as that.
That was the first time. And when we finally got to New York City to start rehearsals for that, it had felt like we had been friends for so long at that point. And Josh remembered that we had met back in 2018. I totally forgot,
on the FM84
so many
tour.
things have happened since then, but and I'd kept in touch with Ollie, over the years too. So I know he was kind of gunning for me to get that gig, but it was just kind of funny where, Josh and Ollie were kind of having their eyes on me, but then Time Cop saw my videos and was just like, I need to reach out to this guy. And those two parallels just met in the middle, and it's like, well, actually, I'm friends with Jay, that kind of thing. So it all ended up working out, man. And yeah, we've done 2 tours so far together. I can't really speak on too much, but it won't be the last, is what I can say. So yeah, man, really, really excited and grateful and fortunate to play music with those guys. I love Geordie. I love Josh. We're truly a team when we're on the road together. Our common goal and purpose is always the love of the music first. And putting on the best show that we can for the people that spend their hard-earned money to come watch us, live our dreams. So thank you to everybody who's came to a Time Cop show. I really appreciate that.
What was it like? So I know you guys, because Time Cop and Ollie last year, or earlier this year, you guys were pretty much all over the States.
Yeah.
And then wrapped it all up. Both of you wrapped it all up in one weekend in LA. What was that like? Because you played at the Echoplex, right?
Yeah, we did Echoplex and Ollie did Troubadour. It was a great weekend, man. We all went to Ollie's show at the Troubadour the night before our show.
That was the Friday.
That was the start of our weekend in LA. It was great. It was great to see him perform again. Josh did a couple, I think 1 or 2 songs with him. I can't remember exactly, but Josh did a guest appearance that night. And it was just cool to just kind of relax in that environment, just say hello to some old friends, like yourself. In our community. It was a great weekend. And then the next day, Ollie came to the Echoplex, and we pretty much got to hang out for most of the day and just, do sound check, go grab a bite to eat, just catch up and just enjoy each other's company. And if you were there at that show, you know he wasn't the only guest.
No,
we had Tim McKeown
from the Midnight
there as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
so you could just imagine the shenanigans backstage. It was a lot of fun, man. It was cool. It was a real like full circle moment for me too, because it's like at the end of the day, dude, I'm a fan first.
Yeah,
right?
I was just about to say, like, you fell in love with synthwave, and then now you're sharing the stage with the Bad Dreamers, Droid Bishop, Time Cop, and Josh Daly, and Ollie Wride, and Tim McEwen.
Just hanging out backstage.
Like, Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
And then, not to mention all the other artists that couldn't be on the stage that were in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it was definitely a cool full circle moment, man. Just because, you know, I'm a fan of the music, you know, and it's very cool to like become friends with people whose music has inspired you over the years, or has been the soundtrack to whatever it is in your life, you know, whether it's the good times, bad times. You know, we all have those songs that we put on depending on our mood. So it was very cool, man. And yeah, just very, very grateful to be in that element, you know, amongst my peers, and to you know, kind of just be part of it, you know, play my part in it, so to speak.
Every time I've seen you play, you were awesome. And
one question I have.
Sure.
I want to get a little technical real quick. So this whole thing is a fascination for me whenever you have like live instruments playing over like a synthwave framework, you know, for lack of a better term.
Oh, I know what Dennis is gonna ask.
I find it interesting, especially with the drums. I think because you are okay. So question one: are you playing all of the drums, or are you playing? Is there some of the drums that are like baked into the whatever playback device you guys are using?
Is there a stem with some of the percussion in it?
Right? Is there a drum track stem that you enhance, or is it like a click track, or like how much of that is, you know, all real live drums? And I if I was to guess, I would say it would be a blend, because that's, to me, like that's would be like the best of all the worlds.
I'm gonna say it's a click track. So
yeah,
the drum.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to share that with you. So I make all my own click tracks. I have cues in my ears, especially for the instrumental stuff. But honestly, it's like I would say 90 to 95% just all real drums. Like the only things that I asked Jordy to leave in any backing track are like little percussive elements, like if there's like a hi-hat that's real like electronic sounding, that's like a real prominent part in a section of a song, right? I tell them to leave it in there, and I'll play over that live, of course. But it's not about not wanting to play that part live. Like it's just I get to do something different over that part to bring the live element to the show, and the audience doesn't lose hearing that element of the song live either. Right,
it's like a signature part of a song that I totally understand.
If it's synthwave, there's going to be some sort of automation on that sound, right?
So other than that, everything is triggered. You know, all the kick and snare samples are directly from the records themselves. That's why it sounds, you know, true to the record. If you've seen us live, our sound guy Logan will pretty much blend my acoustic kick and snare with the sampled one shots from all the songs. So it gives you the beef, but it also gives you that signature sound that you're used to hearing listening to the record. So
is it hard keeping with the tempo, because you're keeping up with the click track essentially, right?
Yeah, I play to a click live, but you know, that's something I've been doing for so long, so many years, man. It's second nature to me, and the only reason why I have cues in my ears, obviously it's to just kind of remind myself of where we are in the song, but it allows me to focus a little bit less on what's going on in my ears, and it allows me to perform more, just focus on the performance aspect of the show, you know, without having to like constantly, all right, we're about to come up to a bridge. Like I tell that to myself in my ears so I remember, and I could just rock out and kind of just, you know, If that makes sense to you, I don't know, but it works for me, and that's what I do. That's why I have the cues in my ears, because I want to perform. I'm there to perform, and if you're constantly thinking about where you are in a song, like, you're going to be kind of a little reserved. That makes sense.
For the live performances, do they actually put that little space in the song for you to do your solo? Because we've all seen it where the drummer, like you, at some point in the song, there's a little break.
We'll go bananas.
You go buck wild.
Yeah.
Is that is that baked into the live performance so that there's room for you to do that?
Yeah, I guess you could say it is. There's nothing that is really altered or added in terms of like specifically devoted for me to do anything. What I will say is that Jordy is kind enough to allow me the freedom to kind of open up and do some cool stuff, certain parts of the songs. But it's not like added. It's still within the framework of the actual time of the record, like that's recorded and released. Now, I will say some records he does kind of shorten some things, like for live, like, if there's a super long intro in one of his songs, we kind of, it's like the live friendly version, because we've got a lot of songs to get through in a set. But yeah, man, I mean, it's pretty much it's all me. I try to keep as much of it in my control when it comes to the drumming, and anything that I literally cannot play because I only have 2 arms and 2 feet.
The cowbell,
the
cowbell
track.
You said you had an air cowbell. Now is that like you literally don't? I'm sorry, I'm harping on the cowbell. Cowbells get me excited.
Dennis wants more cowbell.
Dennis, I'm sorry, I do not have a cowbell. I need one.
If you had an opportunity to like have a track that has cowbell, you would bake that part into the track, essentially, right?
It depends, because if you get to that point where you have a song that has cowbell in it, you're gonna want to play that.
Yeah,
that's
true.
It really depends on
that's
what's
absolutely
going on
true.
Beyond the cowbell part. Am I doing a crazy beat beyond that? Because that's
I mean, who wouldn't want to do that live?
Tell you what, Mr. Wave, if you guys ever do need a cowbell, you don't have to.
No, Jules, that was my idea.
I'll show up with a cowbell.
That was my idea.
Stand next to
that
you
was my
with a
idea.
cowbell.
You stole my idea.
Okay, fine. Groot will do it.
We'll do it together. Can 2 people hit a cowbell at the same time?
Yes, they can. We'll get 2 cowbells.
That's amazing.
Let's see, double the
that's
cowbell.
Pretty much how that works.
Double the pleasure.
Okay.
I start and stop all of my my cue tracks, and that way, I move at the pace of the show. So there's not like, you hit play and you let a thing just go to the end. No, it's very much in the moment, and that's how we're able to feed off the crowd and converse with people and just really make it a live show, and I think it's very, very fun.
Amazing.
All right.
I think we should play a track.
I got one question to get out of the way before we do that. So how, speaking of your connections with the synthwave crowd, like Time Cop and gang, you talk to us about that spider web. What about how did you get connected with folks like Arena and Chroma Cloud and all these others?
Well, I think I touched on the Chroma Cloud thing earlier. They had come to a Time Cop show, actually, so that's kind of how the initial connection was made. But as far as like how we became friends and collaborators, that was just me sending Brian a message on Instagram and hoping that he wanted to work with me because I loved the stuff they were putting out, and also a fan of his work in another group he's part of called Void Chapter. So that's how that came about. Arena, he's another fellow Rochesterian, another artist that I go way back with. We've known each other for a long time, coming up in the hard rock metal scene, you name it. So, we've been friends for a long time, and I've done some touring as a fill-in drummer for his other band called Outlier. They're like a new metal band. They're doing really well. But so I've been listening to Arena music for probably since 2021 at this point. Joey's been, he had a launch of this before, and he kind of took a step back when Outlier got a little bit more busy. But yeah, he was wanting to get back into it, and I was like, hey man, like you should, because the songs are great, and let me introduce you to Mr. Dan Eachus over at RetroSynth, and you guys can kind of take it from there. And I'm glad everything worked out, and he's part of our artist roster now, and I'm very happy for him. I think he's going to do very well, and he already came out with a bang with that track. I'm sure we'll hear it later.
Yeah. We love Dan. Shout out to Dan,
RetroSynth Records. Okay, one last question, because I know that we talked about your singing, your old time sax way back in the day, your drumming, and you produce as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do the best that I can. I'm definitely not at, let me see how I could put this. I'm not at the level of my own standard, if that makes sense. So I do what I can, and that's pretty much all I do. So yeah.
Now, is it because of the DAW you're using, which would
be?
No, it's not because of the DAW. It's because I'm learning. I'm still learning the ropes and just learning the ins and outs of just engineering in its own. I feel like I definitely have the producer's ear, but it's just yeah, it's tough, man. There's a lot to learn when it comes to this stuff. And
Jules is trying to get to a point.
It's not that DAW.
He's trying to get to a point.
What was it called?
Of the DAW that you use, because that's what he does.
We got this thing. We need to know the DAW every artist prefers.
Show me your DAW.
Well, I'm on Logic Pro, so that's what I learned on. I still use it.
All right, let me just enter that into the database.
But then your
clickety clack clack.
Yeah.
All right, we got it. Okay, you know what? Let's now that I got the answer to my question, I think it's time to play a track.
Yeah.
All right. So we were talking about you working with David from the Bad Dreamers. So here it is. This is DRUMxWAVE with Stars featuring the Bad Dreamers right here on Night Ride FM.
And they don't understand that it's written in the Space and time, our safety's on the line, and they don't understand that it's written in the stars. It was written in the stars. Oh.
And that was Stars by DRUMxWAVE and the Bad Dreamers. Jules, you know what I'm going to ask you, Jules?
Yes, we're going to get the Bad Dreamers on.
We need to talk to David.
Yes, we need to talk to... by the way, I got to do a couple of shout-outs I forgot to do before we went to the song. We had Snootkin in the IRC.
Snootkin.
And also over in the YouTubes, we got Lisa Martinez and Nicholas Vixen, a.k.a. Rickless Nixon.
Another fam?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nicholas Vixen, Karin played a track of his earlier today.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. We've also got Dan from RetroSynth. Miami Dan is in the IRC.
Yeah. The perfect blend of sleep, bleep bloop with a touch of slop.
We're talking about Galax's latest album.
Oh no, we're not allowed to talk about that.
We'll get her. You know what? We got a shout out submission.
We'll get letters.
So we're gonna touch on that. But
all right,
we got to get back to DRUMxWAVE here.
Yes.
And we'll go something actually way more technical now.
Sure.
Regarding your skills, music and stuff.
Oh, I thought we were going to the cereal question.
Well, yeah. First of all,
before that, every good son has to shout out their mother. So shout out to my mother, Lisa. She's in the chat.
Hey.
Oh,
thanks for listening, Mom.
Lisa Martinez. That's your mom.
That is my mother.
Oh, that's
nice.
awesome.
Hello, Mother DRUMxWAVE.
Mother.
So you know when you were telling me that your grandparents got you the drum kit,
yeah,
and you said they had one condition. I was gonna fill it in and say I thought most grandparents, the one condition if they buy their grandson a drum kit is to make sure he plays it loud when his parents are trying to sleep.
Very loud and open up all the windows in the entire house.
Yeah, man. Funny story. I'm pretty sure they regretted the decision not too long after I started beating on those things.
I think every parent regrets that decision.
Yeah.
Shortly after.
You know, the quest to find a band and move my drums out of the basement was definitely real. So
the struggle is real.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of struggles, what's your favorite cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, another one. Okay.
Is this Jules or Craig? Craig usually asks that question.
I know. But yeah, no. Okay. So you know what? I should start keeping a spreadsheet of this because I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch seems to be winning.
We're gonna have a cereal database and a doll database.
A doll database. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious, dude.
Now, are you a gamer?
You know, I'm not a big gamer now. I think my younger brother Siraj, he definitely got the gamer trait for sure. Okay. But I was gaming in the late 80s and early 90s, Nintendo. That was my thing. I think every kid in America.
All right, which Nintendo? SNES, original?
Well, started on the original, then worked the way up to Super, then 64, and that's kind of where I stopped. We did have a Wii later down the road, but for me, that's kind of where it ended. That was the peak for me.
I think I got a GameCube mainly because there was two games I wanted to play. There was one of the first cool 3D Star Wars games on it, and there was this other game called Pikmin, kind of like Lemmings, where you had these.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But all right, so any TV you're watching?
At the moment, I kind of just been YouTube surfing. I haven't really started a new show, although Alien Earth looks amazing.
Yeah,
so
it's.
I think I might need to queue that up.
Can we talk about that, Jules? Can I talk about that real quick with
No
you as
spoilers,
well?
though.
I have things to say about that. And by the way, we do talk about movies a lot. We talk about games and stuff like that because we're all a bunch of nerds.
Especially the movies like Godzilla that Dennis has never seen.
Jules,
yet.
here, let me lay this down for you. I watched Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
I watched it
Did you?
over my bionic operation. I watched it. I saw the whole movie, and it was pretty good. It had some heart, Jules. I was very impressed.
There we go.
See, I always say like Godzilla movies are always like, "Roar," that's like the plot of a Godzilla movie, which they did have that part where he goes "Roar," but it had heart. It had like the what is it, the war veteran and the kamikaze pilot. Are they all like that, Jules, or is it just that one?
No, actually, well, there was another one that they're re-releasing in theaters in 4K called Shin Godzilla, which was not as good when it comes to the storyline of the characters, but it's still better than the old dude in pajamas running around some miniature city, right?
Yeah, that's
Shin Godzilla. You gotta watch Shin Godzilla. It's pretty good.
That's the stuff I remember. All right, so I'm on board with that era of Godzilla movie. I will watch that, and I will be open to your recommendations. I also watched the Alien Earth. Now, let me just give you my quick review. And Jay, if you've never seen Alien Earth, this is the Dennis G review.
Oh, is this a spoiler?
No, not too much, because have you ever seen an Aliens movie?
I have, but it's been quite some time.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the gist of all the Aliens movies, and along with my review of Alien Earth. Okay, the first episode was good. They did a lot of, they had the androids, which they have in all the movies. That's not spoilery. The people who were like cyborgs and stuff like that, and it was like, this is again very early in the episode, so hopefully I'm not spoiling too much. If you want, you can cover your ears, but it's all about what it means to be human, and I was like, wow, I'm really digging this, like this spin on a franchise that it's really speaking to me, because I'm all into like artificial intelligence, not existentialism, philosophical, what does it mean to be human, and they were really digging in on it. I loved it. I thought it was cool. And then they got to this part where like the alien came, and Jules, I got so bored. I couldn't watch the alien. Like when the alien comes, just like there was like all this existential, philosophical, just lots of stuff to chew on, and then comes the alien, and it's like, oh, the alien's on my face, and then like they're fighting the alien, and the alien gets inside. It's in my skin now. Like, and that was it. Like I lost all interest in that movie after the alien came. So up until the alien part was good. After the alien part was kind of meh for me. That's my opinion. That's my professional opinion.
Remind me again, Jay. Have you watched the show yet?
The night that it first aired, I had it on, but I just was so like, I don't know. I was in like the right TV watching mood. So I turned it off, but I do have to go watch it. I do.
The plot: an alien chases people.
I get stressed out over scary movies.
You really get into it, yeah.
So when the first 2 episodes dropped that first night, I think it was last Tuesday night or something, or the week before. But I waited till 11 p.m. to start watching them. I turned all the lights off in my place and I cranked the volume up. And like 10 minutes in, I was like, nope. Not gonna watch it. I finally got around to watching it yesterday, and I think it's pretty good. I think the new aliens that they introduce, which are no relation to our favorite organism, they're pretty nasty too. It's just, and it's gross.
Can we talk about why people like the alien movies? Like, I
love aliens in general.
Can we? that I can kind of get. Like, I get if you're like into aliens, like, you know, anything that's like got aliens in it is cool. Yeah. And I get that vibe on anything that has that like metahumanism type of thing, like the, you know, the Blade Runner type of stuff. Like that's the stuff that gets me going. Right. But like, yeah, like monsters and aliens just don't. I guess they just don't grab me. I mean, you know, to different strokes for. You know what?
I'm going to send you into space, and I'm going to let an alien grab you. Facehugger's.
Well, that would be the opposite of what I would like. I'd be bored out of my mind and also in pain at the same time. Yeah, so that's kind of like
I think people like the movie Aliens. If you either like it because it speaks to the current condition of corporate.
So you like the metaphors involved?
No, I like the movies. I'm just saying some people like the whole metaphors about the corporate world running amok, you know, at the expense of humanity.
Right.
And I just want the aliens, man. I just want people, like, you know what? There's only so many vampires and werewolves and robots and things you can really be thrilled with. But a good, you know, born to kill, whacked out alien that looks like a giant penis, that's the shit of nightmares.
Jules goes after the giant penis looking aliens. I'm writing that down for future reference.
So next question, please.
All right, you know what? Good point. Probably we are going off the rails.
Let's decompress here with a track, I think.
Yeah, all let's do it.
So before we do that, this is your latest track. You released it about a month ago.
Yes.
Severed,
yep.
And this is all
my birthday. Yep.
Pretty much all you, right?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, so let me back up just before we start this. So, with Flames in the Sky and Severed, I had Brian Skeel from Chroma Cloud co-producing everything, doing mix and master. So there are some additional production elements in there that Brian did, and I actually had him play real guitar in it because my little mini guitar was not cutting it. But other than that, yeah, so I wrote the song. Hasn't really changed very much from the original demo, as far as structure and just parts in general. Just little things to reinforce certain things like that, and just make it better. But I'm very proud of this one. It's definitely one that came together kind of quickly, and as soon as I started vibing it, I knew right away, I'm like, I gotta finish this because I think this one is gonna be really special. And it is very special to me, and I'm glad other people are really liking it too.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's an amazing track, dude.
Thank you, man.
So let's play it. By the way, quick shout out to 89GZ who joined us.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, that Chris?
That's my cousin.
Okay, cool. Well, here it is. This is DRUMxWAVE with Severed right here on Night Ride FM.
Like I've lost control again. fire.
And that was Severed by DRUMxWAVE.
Woof. What a track.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, man, that's a banger. I love it. I love that sound. It reminds me of, that AOR kind of just rocking out. It's totally my vibe. And the drums go hard, and it's just, it's got a great, you do a great job with the vocals too. So
I appreciate that a lot, man. Yeah, I'm a work in progress, but it can only get better with time and practice, right?
that's it, and if this is like your early stuff, like I can't wait till, you're on like album number 2 and like you start blowing the doors off the place.
You mentioned Brian Skeel was doing a guitar on that, right?
Yeah, he did additional production. He did mix master and guitar and bass, because we do live guitar and bass as like a blend track of the synth stuff. So yeah, it's just easier for him to do it than for me to like go off and hire somebody, because my guitar parts, they're super simple. They're meant to just be like a blend for everything else. They're not really meant to be like, the next Randy Rhoads wrote a guitar part for this or what have you. So yeah, he crushes it every time.
Like Joey Arena, who gets like the original artist to come sing along on a cover.
That's very cool that he did that. Yeah. No, I'm just focusing on doing DRUMxWAVE stuff, man, and just putting out music that has been just dying to come out for a long time, and it's just finally here. So
well, you did amazing. Now you're still cranking away, working on your next track.
Yeah.
And you were kind enough to send us along a little preview for folks.
A what?
I did.
So when do you think this will actually be released with all the finishing touches?
Well, I definitely know when it's going to be released. It's September 12th. It's already been submitted to distribution, so there's no turning back now. But yeah, this is my next single that I'm going to be releasing on September 12th. It's called Looks That Kill. It features Justin Klunk, world-renowned saxophone player. He's played for the likes of like Ariana Grande. So many people, and a lot of people in our community will know him as a live touring saxophone player for the Midnight.
Yep.
So it's an honor to have him on this track. Super cool dude. And he absolutely crushed it. I just kind of gave him a little bit of what I was looking for as far as placement and kind of like, little minuscule notes, right? Because at the end of the day, I came to him for a reason. So he took that and absolutely crushed it. Gave me a bunch of takes to kind of come together, what worked for me in the song. And yeah, this is what we came up with.
Sweet.
So you pretty much know everybody.
I've got connections, man.
I'm starting to feel pretty small here.
No.
Yeah, but
man.
we know Jay. That means we by osmosis.
You know what? If we didn't know Jay, we wouldn't be having some guests on in November. So.
He's our connection to all the cool people, Jules. So I'm happy to know you now, and this is fun.
Okay, so let's tell people about the version you gave us. This is an instrumental, right?
Yes, it is. So this is the instrumental version of the track, which honestly, I always release the instrumental and a vocal version, because I know there's some people who prefer one or the other. But yeah, so today you get the instrumental version. That way, come release day, you have something to look forward to. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right. So this instrumental has Clunk on it, right? Doing the sax?
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, here we go. Dennis.
Yes.
I think it's time for you to put the needle on the record.
Put the needle on the record.
Put the needle on the record.
And the drum kick goes like
this. All right. This is DRUMxWAVE, a little preview of an upcoming track with Looks That Kill. It's the instrumental version right here on Night Ride FM.
I think I played the wrong track.
What is it?
Hang on one sec. Dennis does terrible production. All right, hang on one sec. Here it is. Say it again. It is Looks That Kill right here on Night Ride FM. Yes, we're live. And that was Looks That Kill. Not the first track I played. That was Severed again. But yeah, Looks That Kill by DRUMxWAVE. The
Dude, that sax, this whole song, I cannot wait to hear what the completed thing is.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, Justin absolutely crushed it. And I got to give a shout out to my buddy Brian Skill once again, because we worked together on this song as well. And yeah, he's just, I don't know, he's just an extension of me. Like, he just gets it. Like, our brains are just so compatible when it comes to music and production and ideas. So yeah, I'm very, very excited.
You said September 12th, right?
Yeah,
September
12th. But I'm glad I got to premiere it here on the stage.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm so stoked that we got.
Take that, Beyond Synth.
Very good. All right, so now I know so many good things on the way. Obviously, that song's coming up for you. Anything else on the horizon that you'd like to let us know? Any shows you're going to? Any shows you're going to be at? Any shows you're going to be, hanging out, or music-wise, or what's on your plate for the next couple of weeks?
Well, no shows on the horizon for me. Just gonna continue working hard, man. Just demoing out some new songs. I got a couple collaborations in the works, so
Nice.
Let me guess, Gunship.
No,
Midnight.
not, I'd love to. I love Gunship, but
By,
we're not
by now,
quite there
I
yet.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you never know, man. I'd love to. I just love collaborating with other artists, and I haven't done a lot of it yet, but I think it's something I look forward to down the line. But yeah, the plan right now is to just keep pumping out music, and that's all I could say on my end right now. But there is lots of cool stuff coming in due time, is all I can say.
Nice. Very good.
And of course, on socials, folks can find you. What? DRUMxWAVE, right?
Yeah, DRUMxWAVE.
The X is silent.
The X is silent, so it's just pronounced DRUMWAVE. But yeah, Instagram's just at DRUMWAVE. You can find my personal social on Instagram at jcallydrums. And it's pretty much across the board, same thing. Easiest way to do is just go to my bio on Instagram, click on my little Linktree link, and it'll bring you to every social that I'm active on. So
Nice.
yeah,
I'm going to post that in the chats here.
Yeah.
And, because 99% of our listeners are fellow producers. So
sure.
if you're feeling a shortage of collabs, get ready. 'Cause
Yeah, man. I'm always willing to entertain it, and because I love just collaborating, but it's got to be a vibe, and
Yeah, it's got to be.
it's
what
got to
you're
be a
into.
vibe for both people.
For
So,
sure.
also, by the way, quick shout out to Dubs
Dubs.
and Gemini88.
Gemini88, what's up, brother?
Yeah.
Shout out to my buddy Dave, Memory Design.
There you go. It's time for your shout outs before we say our
Shout-outs.
goodbyes.
My buddy Hector was in here, my cousin Christina, my mother, my fellow music enthusiast at the House of Guitars. Shout out to the House of Guitars in Rochester, New York.
Who happen to
Atlas
sell
Neon.
guitars?
They do sell guitars, believe it or not. So yeah, and all the people in the chat that I don't know yet, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, man.
Awesome. And by the way, a quick question: does Mama Drumwave come out to see you play?
Yeah, I performed with my my band here in Rochester. I'm in an alt rock band called All Them Squares, and we just did a performance a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
No.
Actually at the House of Guitars, they got like a live summer concert series they do outside. So we performed over there, and my mom got to see me play there. Unfortunately, with Time Cop, the closest we come to New York is like New York City typically. So
Yeah.
a little tougher to rally the family to do the drive, but hopefully we come a little bit closer next time and they can come out to a show.
Come to Philly.
Yeah, we'd love to go back to Philly. We didn't go to Philly last tour, but we did the tour before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. We had a really, really cool Airbnb like loft situation, and
Nice.
the views were beautiful.
Living like rock stars.
So yeah, man. But it was great, man. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for giving me the opportunity to come on the show and talk about DRUMwave and just kind of get some ears on this project. I'm very excited to continue working hard and just building up a presence in our community.
Yeah, I think you're doing a pretty good job of that.
Yeah, you're definitely making a few
All
connections.
These spiderweb connections,
Yeah.
and touring with the likes of Time Cop and Josh Daly and Droid Bishop and
Yeah.
I love
And
Droid Bishop. Man.
sharing the
He's
stage
such a
with
cool dude.
Tim
Yeah, it's good stuff.
McEwen and and releasing these tracks, like, yeah, I think you made a big splash.
Yeah.
You know what? Totally off topic, because you live in Rochester.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Strong Museum yet?
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, you know, that's what I tell people publicly.
The Strong Museum?
On the weekends by myself.
Dude, okay, so they got one of the biggest electronic, like, gaming museums.
Yeah, it's really cool, actually.
Really?
Mainly electronic. So if you know how I collect game consoles?
Yeah.
They have anything and everything that was ever made ever.
Really?
Like from 1971 onwards, and it's
like the old Odyssey.
yeah, like this is a proper museum. Yeah, the Odyssey 1, the Odyssey 2, 3.
Oh, wicked.
No, the Strong Museum is it's actually really cool, man. They got a whole demonstration they do too, like about Nikola Tesla, and they got like a replica of his energy deal. But that's a really cool museum. A lot of cool stuff there.
I keep meaning to
around these
down.
parts, we got a lot of rich like Native American history as well. So a lot of cool stuff in that regard too. But yeah, man, if you ever get the chance to check it out, I definitely recommend it.
Dude, the Strong Museum is like Mecca to me.
All right, Jules, we're bringing you down, and I'm going to go north. We're all going to meet up in New York.
We're going to hit up Rochester.
We're going to head up Rochester.
Let's do it. We'll bring Arena along too.
Yes.
There you go. Speaking of, okay, you know what? We're going to say bye-bye to you here on the air. Stay with us, because we'll say proper goodbyes behind this track.
Yeah.
But we're going to, thanks to you, we've got another hookup for November.
Yeah, very excited.
And that happens to be another Rochester artist, Joey Arena. He's once again collaborated with a rock legend, and last time it was Sammy Hagar with that track Dreams. This time, he's unleashed this amazing cover of a track from Rocky IV. I think everyone knows this track. This is Arena and Robert Tepper with No Easy Way Out, right here on Night Ride FM.
And there it is. That was No Easy Way Out by Arena and Robert Tapper. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I don't know how he does it, but it's amazing. By the way, Dan from RetroSynth was saying that Megatronics makes a pretty good cover of that song as well.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
One of my favorite covers of that song, the first time I ever heard a cover of it, when I first got in Synthwave and I was hanging out at Tilt on a New Year's Eve, and they played Max Thor's version, which was an amazing.
Yeah. I know a lot of people attempt that, but they don't have Robert. Yeah, I think that's like the key. That's like the that's the Sousson in the soup or whatever.
The Sousson, the sauce.
The sauce.
Quick shout out to Hungergeister and Twisted, who joined us in the IRC. And we're gonna jump right to another sort of cover.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So French synth and guitar god Jesse Mock released a vinyl earlier in the year, and it's still available, by the way, that features tributes to classic anime cartoons from the 70s and 80s, and it's called Anime Legends Reborn. Most were aired in France, or the UK. So if you're European, you're going to know these. Some of them, us North Americans will know them, of course. And most folks are going to recognize this track. This is Jesse Mock with Eyes of the Thunder right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Eyes of the Thunder by Jesse Mock.
Thundercats.
Yeah, that was a lot of high energy. I don't even know where do we even go.
Dude, you gotta listen to. So I've got the vinyl, so I can listen to everything already.
Yeah.
He's waiting to drop the rest of the digital album on September 5th.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, Jesse Mock is cranking out an album every month.
Yeah,
Synth guitar and
I don't know how he does it. That's incredible. But let's keep things moving here, Mr. Jules, because we have a few more great tunes that we're going to play. But we do want to jump into our events, our touring events, let people know what is going on out there in synthwave land, coming to your neck of the woods. I'm going to kick things off here. We have the Clean the Streets tour, and that is Street Cleaner, I can never say that. Eclectotron. Megatronics and more. That is September 4th through the 10th. Always a great show with Jesse and the Street Cleaner. So that's in the U.S. He's got a couple touring events. I think San Diego and a couple other places. So check that out.
Let's see. September 6th, coming up this Saturday. There's the Music and Arcades event in Montreal, Canada, and that's going to feature Temporal Waves.
Yeah. Very good. September 17th through October 12th, we have the EU and UK tour of the Midnight. Our good old buddies over there rocking it out. The Midnight LA. And this time they're in Europe and the UK, so on the other side of the pond. So that's exciting.
September 19th, we have the Synth and Steel show. That goes down in Vilnius, Lithuania, and that's going to feature Jeremiah Kane, Time Driver, Night Slasher, and Arthritis.
No, Arthritis. That's a very unique synthwave name. I like that. That I feel like I should be part of that group, because reasons. October 25th, we have the ONA Electronica with Dream Kid, Marvel 83, The Last Concord, and more to be announced. That is going to be in Barcelona, Spain.
Yeah. November 5th to December 6th, that's the Perturbator European Tour, and that's going to feature Perturbator and Ghost, as well as Kylan Mikla and various special guests in different places that they're playing. Probably one of your local synth artists.
Yeah.
And that's in Europe and the UK.
In the UK. This one is going to be in good old LA. It is called Live in LA. And it is on November 17th. It is Wolf Club and Colors. So that's going to be a nice bill. Check that out.
Now, speaking of Wolf Club, November 22nd to December 13th, there's the big Action and Romance 10-year anniversary tour, which is by LeBrock, of course, celebrating that album. And they're going to be joined by Wolf Club, New Arcades, as well as, I think, Necronoise. And in various places, this is going down in UK and Ireland. In various places, they're going to have artists such as Phoenix and Hollywood Brown and Sky Racer and Misery Kids and various other people. It's turning into a big thing. So
if
you're lucky enough to live on the islands over in the UK and Ireland, you're going to be seeing some awesome stuff.
That is amazing. All right, so December 22nd. Nope, I read that wrong. December 12th, we have Back for More with Jeremiah Kane, Neon Nox, and Sandman. That is in Helsinki, Finland. Once again, December 12th, Back for More tour.
Let's see. Finally, this is a ways out, but we thought we'd tell you because this kind of show you want to get your tickets.
They sell out quick.
Yeah, March 10th to the 22nd next year, 2026. It's the End Complete tour with Carpenter Brute, and that's all over Europe. I expect him to hit North America later on that year. If he doesn't, I'll have words with him.
We will have words with Mr. Brute, for sure. And you can find out about all these Synthwave events where, Jules?
Oh, you just go to Google and you type Synthwave events, and the first link that pops up comes to the Night Ride FM Synthwave events calendar blog.
That easy. That's amazing.
Yeah. By the way, Power Play Milo wanted to remind everyone that the Midnight, they are dropping a new album in October.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You know, we should try to get those boys on the show again. What do you think?
I think we will, yeah. So the new album's called Syndicate, and I think we'll be able to talk to them just after their European tour.
Oh, nice.
And, and also Droid Bishop's dropping a new album in October as well. So October is going to be fun. Plus it's Halloween. You know, Synthwave and Halloween go hand in hand.
Yeah, it's a good vibe, for sure. Well, very good. I'm very excited to get out there and see some more Synthwave events now that my bionic body has been built, and I can go out there and like Megatron and sort of rock out with everyone else, all you fine people out there across the world. And it's amazing. let's play some more synthwave, man. What do you think?
Yes, yeah, we've got 3 more songs to play before we let you all go to bed. So, Tom Selleck has partnered up with Colorado artist Jacket for this next track, and it blends his classic eerie sounds with Jacket's energy. This is Tom Selleck and Jacket with Reboot, right here on Night Ride FM.
You crack me up. And there it is, a little reboot by Tom Selleck and Jacket. And I feel like it is a little bit of a reboot, Jules, because, you know, like it's one of them things where Jacket used to be part of Tom Selleck, right? Like that's the whole lineage of what they had. They were like this like super creation, almost like a Frankenstein funky project with an undead Tom Selleck. And you know, and Jacket kind of split up the
part. Undead Tom Selleck.
Undead Tom Selleck.
PI, undead.
I love it. But yeah, so they went off. You know, Jacket formed Jacket, and Tom Selleck had just kind of like, you know, got back into the groove. And now it's like when Tom Selleck and Jacket get together, it's like it's like Voltron, or it's like a super group in a way.
G-Force.
G-Force.
Battle of the Planets.
It's like Godzilla, or I don't know, it's something epic. whatever it is.
Like aliens and face huggers.
It's like aliens and what's that other movie? Godzilla. I said that already.
Yes, yes.
All right, let's play another track.
Yeah, we got to play another track. Deep in the furthest reaches of the Netherlands, our buddy Heartbeat Hero has been cooking up tunes nonstop while simultaneously hosting his Twitch show that features great guests like us.
Yeah.
And goofy trivia, which we won.
You did? Oh, I had to leave that early. I felt bad.
I found out my best topic is quick little snippets of theme songs from TV shows and movies.
Because you've seen every television show.
Yeah, I like many times. So.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So Heartbeat Hero, his latest release is Miami Nights, and you're listening to it right here on Night Ride FM.
And there it is, a little Miami Nights by Heartbeat Hero.
Oh, Daniel, I think he's got a new one, collaboration. He's going to send it over this week. It drops, I think, September 5th.
Oh, very nice.
But, we'll be able to play it next week as a premiere.
That's very exciting. I'm very excited about that. And that is it for our show, everybody. Thanks for listening to the show.
We've got
you
another
guys are
track
great.
to play.
We do have that one track, but this is the part where
things first.
we say all the closing stuff now, right? We talk about things. Oh, we do have a couple shout outs. By the way, thestateofsynth.com/shout out. I think we have a little link of it on the website as well. We got a couple shout outs. Jules, you want to read a couple shout outs?
Yeah, I'm going to pop the link in the chats, folks. Once again, fill out the shout out form, send it to us. We are obliged to read it and not censor it either. So
yeah.
That's the deal. But we got two of them. So we got one from our listener Apollyon. He wants us to shout out California artist Groovy Kaiju. And dude, I went and checked out this dude on Bandcamp. This incredible artist makes an amazing blend of funky city pop and vaporwave.
Oh, nice.
It's like pure ear candy.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Yeah, check him out. So his artist name is Groovy Kaiju, but his Bandcamp URL is groovygodzilla.bandcamp.com.
Oh my God. There
so
you go.
Take that, Dennis.
There you go.
What?
All right. Well, fair enough. So yeah, shout out to Groovy Kaiju.
Yeah, we're gonna maybe we're gonna play a track of that artist next week. That'll be cool.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got here? We got one more, right? I believe.
Yeah, our IRC buddy, Serious Cat. He wants us to highlight that with the proliferation of AI music, looking at you, Klax.
Oh.
There are some companies fighting the good fight, and one of them is our favorite longtime show sponsor, Dennis.
Who?
Deezer.
What?
Yes.
Get out of town. Our
Deezer.
buddies.
Folks, we're kidding.
Deezer?
We like to rag on Deezer because we're always like, who the hell is Deezer? But
I love
turns out
Deezer.
they are auto-tagging songs on their service that are AI.
That is awesome. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
So Deezer, please sponsor us. We'll say nothing but good things.
Deezer, if you are listening, Mr. Deezer, let me just say our rates are extremely cheap. Like
Yes.
the price of a sandwich on most occasions.
And we'll pop Deezer links everywhere.
And we will pop Deezer links like all over the place on social media and in the IRC and just all over the place. Deezer, be our friends. You are fighting the good fights. And
Damn right.
I don't have anything against AI, but I like the fact that it's labeled as such. I think that's important. I think it's important to know you're humans that are making music, and you know the robot overlords that are.
I just popped a link to the article that Serious Cat sent us. It's from AP News, and you can read up about it.
That is wicked.
Yeah. Also, I got to talk to Z because I went and purchased the cheapest annual subscription to that Urcan Amplify service, the one that actually detects AI music.
Oh yeah.
It's actually what confirmed.
How's that going?
So we get, I think, 1,800 songs a year.
Okay.
So I got to talk to Z about interfacing with our submissions form.
Oh, does it have an
And the
API?
It's got an API.
Oh, that's
so
exciting.
as long as we're not breaching the 1,800 per year submissions, which I got to look at. I got to look at our submissions form and count how many had come in last year.
Yeah.
And hey, man, we might be able to automate it so that we can ensure you guys, our listeners, that we never play an AI track.
Yeah. Well, very cool. That's, like I said, AI has it's got a place for sure. Not knocking anybody that wants to go that route, but at least inform the customer because when I drop my money, I want to make sure that it's somebody who has the fortitude to exude in
the big words,
just putting forth that effort. I'm trying to use quarter words on a dime salary and a dime budget.
Now, I also want to remind everybody you can support Night Ride FM on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/NightRideFM because it does cost money for poor Z down in Tasmania to run these servers. I think we have like 2 servers or 3.
Yeah, we have like 8,000
Yeah,
servers
running the website, the
running
IRC client, the streams to YouTube and wherever and derp, right? So, patreon.com/NightRideFM.
Yes, go donate and be part of the hive mind.
Yes, speaking of hive mind, this was the coolest thing when we found it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Who was it? Nightify who was participating in this, right? I think so. If you are a CLI type of person, you love the Night Ride FM channels.
Yes.
You get pleasure from good visualizations.
Yes.
You dig our IRC.
I do.
Then look no further. Download this terminal client that will allow you to type your favorite commands all while listening to Night Ride FM with a groovy ASCII art visualizer and the ability to jack into IRC too.
That is
So
amazing.
yeah, it's called the Night Ride FM terminal client. You can install it on Windows, or you can compile it yourself, run it in Linux. You know,
That's gonna be that'll be in the show notes.
Yeah, it's in the show notes, and I'm putting it in the chats. You freaking geeks!
You freaking geeks. You will find that in our show notes. Go to thestateofsynth.com and go to the episode. This episode right here. We'll find a creative, clever way to name it. But you'll see it's got DRUMxWAVE in the title. And you can download the show notes, which will have all the links to all the things we talked about on this show. So that's always nice to have reference.
Memory Design's joking around. He's like, well, when Memory Design releases 10 albums in a year, you'll know something is up. when they're all female singers with no credits.
Nice.
Bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop.
Yes, the robot army is coming for us.
Another shout out to Retro Hit Radio, awesome streaming radio from down under in Kiwiland.
Yeah.
That spins synthwave and 80s tunes all day long, and they play us back every Sunday at 10 p.m. down there.
They do, yeah.
So you can catch them at retrohitradio.co.nz.
Yeah. All right, so that's it.
Final
shout down, rundown of the.
I'm gonna do final shout outs to. I'm gonna rattle off all the names who have joined us because Craig Packman insists I do. Sometimes I forget to do it. But a big shout out to Sammy, Vintage Sound Setcom, Craig Packman, Memory Design, Jeff Creature, Bad Guys Get Dead, You Freakin' Rickin', Aquasi, Nightify, House of Guitars, Grim Reaper, Powerplay Milo, Iron Horsey, Atlas Neon, Bookwife, Josh Blum, Derek Coot, Chris, Snootkin, Lisa Martinez, Nicholas Rickson, Dan Retro Synth, 89GZ, Dubs, Gemini 88, Hunger Geiser, Twisted, and finally KZL, who joined us at the last minute.
Hey, very nice.
Yeah, so
thanks for tuning in, everyone. We really appreciate you. You guys are the best. Once again, reach out to us via our forum. We love interacting, and it's good to get new topics too. We like to talk about whatever's hot in the synthwave realm, and we like to deliver it to you guys because we feel like it's a big discussion, and it's fun to talk about things, and not have it all be about Godzilla all the time.
All right, we want to give a big thanks once again to our guest DRUMxWAVE, aka Jay.
Yes,
such an amazing, talented artist with so many connections.
Yeah, good dude. Mm-hmm. And that's it from all of us here at Night Ride FM.
Wait, hang on.
We're
gonna play you guys out with the titular track. Everybody have a drink from German artist Blackpool's latest album. This is Midnight in LA. So go ahead, Dennis, finish this off.
This is my part. Okay, from all of us at Night Ride FM, we wish you all the best and many, many happy memories, dreaming of giant reptiles and things hugging your face. And how'd I do?
Good, yeah. Have a great night, folks.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye-bye.